page 3 of your test review in there. So this is the marginal revenue for measured in revenues dollars, X is number of units. And all I'm asking for when you ask for that revenue or that marginal piece is just R prime. So you take R prime of X, so 50 minus, anyone a double, 0.5, so 1.0x to the first. Done. And you don't necessarily need that first power. The bottom one is cost to produce this. Find an additional cost. Then this is, again, a non-derivative type of question. I just want to keep you on your toes. It's just asking for how much it increased for additional cost when the production increases from 9 to 10. Now, there's a tie to how derivatives work, but this is not a derivative question, so just don't assume all of these have something to do with rate of change. It's actually just plain old change. So it's just change from 9 to 10 units. Change, not rate of change. So be careful. What that'll mean is you simply take the cost, increases from 9 to 10, so I'm just going to take that additional 9 units of production. So a C of 9, plug that into my function, so 3.6 square root of 9 plus 500. Make that fit on there. And that's my 9, and then I go to 10 units. There's a cost associated with that, so 3.6 square root of 10 plus 500. All I'm asking for is whichever is higher, we're looking for the change, the increase or the decrease that happens going from one to the other. So we're simply going to just subtract those two. So C, and ultimately we want to do the C10 minus the C9 to find that change. And negative means it decreased, and positive means it increased in that time. And those are things you want to identify. Again, I'll plug those in a little bit later, and you can get those values. Just look to the PDF that comes out. For 10, so I just want to note the profit in dollars from selling X calculus books. The marginal profit, then if I'm asking for that, is then again the derivative at a particular moment in time, X 100 or 148 units. So P prime is negative 0.10x plus 20. Nice derivative. And then when I ask for marginal at 148 units, you just plug it in and evaluate it from there. And you can check the PDF for the results on the exact numbers on that. So 148 goes in for X plus 20, and voila, that's your rate of change. Now the big thing is I do want it in, the units will be Y per 1 unit of X. That's dollars per unit. And that's important to have that at the end. And finally, the population at the end, 1980 to 2010. It's got a model for it. 0 is 1980. Determine the growth rate. That's what DPDT stands for, of the population. At a particular time, this was just the growth rate DPDT. I'm not asking for a particular time, but be prepared and say maybe what's the rate of change at a given year. But we just do big P prime, and you double that, so negative 30, 1.12t, and then minus 802.1. Done, unless I asked you. That's a 1, not a t. Let's go back and write that in there, 802.1. And there's no t. That's the derivative. Done. If I asked for a particular year, you'd plug it into that function, whatever that year is, and get the result right next to it. And that's it. There's page 3. Keep an eye out for that PDF with all these worked out and written up.